There's a principle called parasparopa graho jivanam, and that means that all souls are interconnected and interdependent.
Hopefully thinking about the fact that we all have been to Senegal and have imbibed its spiritual waters and have bathed in all things that have to do with the Salaf in Senegal.
For this program, I learned something I didn't know. I learned that a prayer that we use in the Armenian church every Sunday in Glendale or Hollywood was composed at Glatzor. So it was part of a living faith tradition across time. So there's a
Jain tradition, or Jainism, is one of the oldest humanity's still living Shramana or world-renouncing traditions that originated in India sometimes between the 9th and the 6th century BCE.
So Bamba was always striving to write things that were about this intersection of ethics and spirituality, and to be a living example of excellent ethics and spiritual enlightenment. And
it is Yaoshali who began to take my father and Jose to the sacred places. Jose felt like it was important for him to revisit his tradition, to go back to these places that he had gone to with his grandfather, with his parents, and for my father to understand the meaning of these places, because without that, he would not be able to understand the meaning of the yarn paintings that he was creating.
This is Jedi Hassan. Jedi means grandfather. That's what he and I agreed to call him over the past 4 years of my kinship with him. He is the lead figure and master of Banga community. He was here showing me how he actually learned, and he was reading from both the Quran here, the Holy Book of the Quran, but also the Quranic board. We were sitting in the shrine of Lilla Gindua.
It is the fate of books to be rebound. It is like frames on art. You know, the older the art is, the more likely it's had many different frames. Rebinding is an act of cultural and technical care. And it can be a collaboration. And I think this is where I really want to end today, to talk about the collaboration being at least as important as any technical care, because technically we're taking good care of it now, but there's additional steps that are perhaps culturally important and collaboratively essential.
¿Algún reto que quisieras compartir o algo diferente?
Sí, sí, pues lo que yo quiero es que las figuras de mi papá, las que él representaba, no se pierdan, seguirlas haciendo como él las plasmaba, que ya hoy en día ya se van perdiendo, he visto que se van perdiendo algunas obras, y es más como que actualizándolos, y entonces yo no quiero eso, yo quiero seguir con lo que él comenzó y hasta terminar.
And so one of the things that we're doing is we've engaged our community, which is a great team from doctors to graphic designers, and we're in the process of putting together a cookbook that's going to answer those questions. You know, it's great. We've got almost 100 recipes that are specifically Jain vegan.
And so in that, Sheikh Ahmed Bamba is a very, very powerful figure, and he's somebody that continues to be celebrated in popular culture and in society, whether you're the most religious person or not, whether you pray or not, whether you're, Muslim or even Christian. Everybody loves Sheikh Ahmed Bamba and respects him because of what he's done for the Senegambia as a people, or what he's done for Black people in the world, or what he's done for Africa in the world, or what he's done for Islam in the world. There's so many different angles you can look at him, and in each area and in each section we can see that he's given something indescribable that has never been given to anyone before him and will probably never be given to anyone after him.